Study section 7, animal cognition, learning outcome. When you have studied this section, you should be able to point out cognitive processes in animal species. Area of study in animal cognition. Given the broad program of animal cognition, of looking for the animal analogues of human cognitive processes, the areas of study in animal cognition follow more or less from those in human cognitive psychology. However, progress in the different areas has been variable. Among the fields of interest are: 1. Attention. Animal research has focused on animals' ability to distribute attention between different aspects of a stimulus, and on visual search. As in humans, it appears that sharing attention between stimulus features reduces the capacity to detect any one of them, even in animals. Though there are some ecologically relevant visual search texts at which particular species show remarkable abilities. Pigeons, for instance, have been shown to have an extraordinary capacity to pick out grains from substrates. 2. Categorization. The pioneering research by Richard Ernstein generated interest that has led to significant amounts of research on birds' ability to discriminate between categories of stimuli. The result of the research on the ability of birds to categorize objects shows that birds are quick to learn this kind of task easily and to transfer correct responses readily to new instances of the categories. Some species of bird can differentiate between grain size. 3. Memory. The categories that have been developed are used to analyze human memory, including short-term and long-term, have equally been applied in the study of animal memory. Striking similarities have been found between human short-term memory and that of monkeys. However, most progress has been made in the analysis of spatial memory, partly in relation to studies of the physiological basis of spatial memory and the role of the hippocampus, and partly in relation to scatter-order animals, in bracket, e.g., clerks, nutcracker, and certain squirrels, whose ecological natures require them to remember the locations of thousands of caches, often following radical changes in the environment. 4. Tool and weapon use. Some species of birds, such as the woodpecker, finch commonly found in the Galapagos Islands, have been discovered to use tools as an essential part of their foraging behavior. Further, it is known that many at times these behaviors are quite inflexible, thereby meaning that it cannot be used effectively in niche situations. However, other animal species are now known to be capable of more flexible tool use. A well-known example is the observation made by Jane Goodall when she reportedly saw chimpanzees engage in what may be referred to as fishing for termites in their natural habitats. In addition, captive great apes have been noted to use tools effectively in their search for food and in other activities, just as several species of COVID have been successfully trained to use tools in controlled experiments or use breadcrumbs for bait fishing. Recent research finding shows that chimpanzees in the Fongoli savanna sharpen sticks to use as spears when hunting. Besides humans, chimpanzees are the only animal species with documentary evidence of systematic use of weapons. Reasoning and problem solving. Closely related to tool use in animals is the study of reasoning and problem solving ability. It is clear that animals of quite a range of species are capable of solving a range of problems that are argued to involve abstract reasoning. Modern research has tended to show that the performances of gorilla chimpanzees, who could achieve spontaneous solution to problems without training, were by no means unique to that species, and that apparently similar behavior can be found in animals usually thought of as much less intelligent. If appropriate training is given, studies indicate that causal reasonings have been observed in New Caledonia's crows. 6. Mathematics. Animals also show arithmetic ability to some extent, as some animal species are noted to have the ability to distinguish between different amounts and to perform rudimentary counting. There is some research evidence showing that elephants are capable of performing simple arithmetic tasks, and rhesus monkey can count. Interestingly too, young chimpanzees have been known to outperform human college students in tasks requiring remembering numbers. Also, ants are able to use quantitative values and transmit this information to other ants. Ants of several species are able to estimate quite precisely numbers of encounters with members of other colonies on their feeding territories. 7. Consciousness. The sense in which animals can be said to have consciousness or a self-concept has been hotly debated in the scientific community. The best known research technique in this area is the mirror text devised by Gordon Gallup. In the mirror text technique, an animal's skin is marked in some way while it is asleep or sedated, and when it awakens, it is allowed to see its reflection in a mirror. The animal's response after it views itself in a mirror is used to arrive at conclusions on consciousness and self-concept. If the animal spontaneously directs grooming behavior towards the mark that was made on its skin, that is taken as an indication that it is aware of itself. Self-awareness by this criterion has been reported for chimpanzees and also for some other great apes like the European magpie and elephants. The mirror text has, however, attracted controversy among some researchers because it is entirely focused on vision, the primary sense in humans, while other species rely more heavily on other senses, such as the olfactory sense, as in dogs. Summary. In this study section, we examined cognitive abilities in animals. We also discussed type of cognitive abilities alongside areas of research studies. End of studies section 7 of Psychology 313. Thanks for listening.